Hello and welcome. This is Marisol, and in today's video I am sharing my February pages from my Project Life album. Throughout the month I used the Ali Edwards Stories by the Month kit, and I will show you what I have left. I have the stamp set, right, as always, a 3x4 card, a 4x6 card, and the one little piece of chipboard. I also used the heart notepad, which was available in a previous stories kit, and this chipboard piece from summer 2017. So I really, again, used the kit a lot. I did the same thing last month. I had very few pieces left, which is great because I'm not adding to my stash. Alright, this here is my intro to February, and what I did was I documented several events on one page. I wanted to capture the different events that I did with family members throughout the month, to document how I chose to spend February. And for me, I chose to spend February cultivating the relationships that I have in my life. So relationship with my husband, my stepmom, my daughter, and obviously my kids, right? So that's what I did for this page. Technique wise, I just used these chipboard pieces which came in that summer 2017 chipboard set that I showed you, and I just stamped the word life across. I did the same thing. I did stamping here for the notepad, and just used the chipboard pieces on every photo. For the left side, I just again used random pictures from the month. They are not in chronological order, and I'm okay with that. That's why I'm doing the monthly setup anyway, so that I wasn't bound to keeping a certain set of pictures on a page, and I'm making it work. I really like this monthly setup in this 9x12 album. Technique-wise, nothing to mention. This is a Snapchat screenshot of my son on Super Bowl Sunday, and just, again, random pictures from the month. For the bottom row, I did, it was a little bit more purposeful. This is a picture of the Michael Bublé concert, and this is a picture of the In the Heights soundtrack, and I just wrote a little something about how I love music. The story behind this page I have to share with you guys. As I was working on this page, I was shuffling my pictures and my cards around to see what the best setup would be, and I accidentally came across a design that I haven't seen in the 9x12 pocket size. And I thought to myself, how could this be? So I took it to Facebook, and people told me, yep, we haven't seen this setup. And Becky Higgins does have a similar setup, but the photos on the right are not 4x6, but rather, I think, 3x3 or 4x4 actually. Yeah, 4x4, but not 4x6. And I fiddled around some more and came up with this, but also I came up with a design where this middle row has the 4x6 photo here, and then the 3x4 photo on the right, creating this like visual triangle, which I absolutely loved, and it seemed like a lot of people on Facebook liked it too. So I went and made the product suggestion to Ali Edwards, and she said that she would take it to her next production meeting, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I really like this setup for the 4x6 photos, because it gives you 3 pockets as opposed to 2, which is what you get with a regular 9x12 pocket page. So let's see, keep your fingers crossed. The other thing I wanted to mention was that I created this using my fuse tool. I took a 9x12 page protector and used my fuse tool, and did not do a very good job. These aren't actually pockets, you can't take these out. But that's okay. I don't have to take them out once I have them set up, right? But that's what I did. And yeah, so I'm hoping that Ali comes out with this new setup or this new design because I feel like it would appeal to a lot of persons who are transitioning from 12 by 12 to 9 by 12 because like I said, it gives you 3 options for a 4 by 6 photo and just kind of flows with the 3 by 4 card corresponding with the 4 by 6 card. And that's that. No, they're nothing technique-wise other than the design of the page protector. For this side of the page, I decided that I wanted to use a repetitive item, and here what I did was I used the what are these letter stickers as my repeated item. This is a flip out, as you can see. This is a stamp set that I used. That was from the Type Story Kit. This picture, interestingly enough, my husband took, and the dimensions on his camera phone were not for 4 by 6, and I wasn't able to print the photo, the full photo, without losing these two guys in the picture. So I printed it out like this, and I decided to just use the stamp set to fill in that white space, and I really like the way that it came out. For this page, I did a 9 by 12 layout, you guys, my first one ever. This was heavily inspired by Ali Edwards. She did a similar page, although I think it was 12 by 12 in the Stories Kit for Tech. And I modified it a little bit to fit the 9 by 12. I really wanted to use these photos of my kids on Snapchat and then use this phone notepad that came in that tech kit. And after I decided on the setup or on the design, the layout came together fairly quickly. I used Photoshop for this, and this was the actual notepad. I resized the photos so that they could fit inside of the phone, and I thought this was really cute. Another reason that I'm loving the 9 by 12 size is because I can start adding in more memorabilia. The 6 by 12 album did not allow for much of that, and I was taking pictures of certain things and then printing it out and then putting it in the album, but I really like the texture that the original memorabilia can add to an album. As you can see here, this was a Valentine that my son made for me under the guidance of my older daughter. And I love that I added the whole thing in there, so it was perfect for the back side of that 9 by 12. Here I added the Valentine that my daughter made me. What I did, I don't know if you can tell, but this was a 4 by 6, no, this was a 3 by 4 digital card for the February 2018 Stories by the Month kit. And what I did was I put it on a 6 by 8 canvas in Photoshop and then printed it out. And it looks like I have a 6 by 8 page with that little pretty watercolor flower on there. I was pretty proud of myself that I came up with that idea. Like I've told you before, I am new to hybrid scrapbooking, and I'm slowly learning the ins and outs of Photoshop. Here I have a playbill on the back side of that 6 by 8. I just trimmed the first page and just added it in there. It tells me everything I need to know, the name of the musical, the dates, location, all that. This page is dedicated to my 7-year-old son. His teacher had us write a Valentine's Day poem that she presented to him on Valentine's Day, and I printed it out and then decided to dedicate the whole page to him. A little bit of journaling, his school picture, and that was that. This here was a 4 by 6 card that I trimmed down and just put in the 3 by 4 pocket. This chipboard piece was longer. It was, I don't know, double the size obviously, right? But I just cut it in half to make it fit there on that 3 by 4 photo. This is a drawing that my son made of my husband, and I wanted to include it. It is so ugly, but it's so cute at the same time, right? And it's not in a pocket page because I ran out of the 9 by 12 pocket pages, so I'm waiting for a new order, and I will attach it to the back of this. I did think about trimming it down and putting it in these pockets, but I did not want to do that. I want to keep it whole. So all I'll do is I'll stick it in the 9 by 12 page protector and adhere it to the back side of this page protector. I've done that before and it works out great. I don't worry about, oh, if I choose this, what is going to be on the back side, because I can always, like I said, just attach a different design page protector and have more flexibility that way. So there you have it. There is my project life for February. If you have any questions, please let me know and I'll be more than happy to share them with you. And thanks for stopping by, and I shall see you next month. Goodbye.